Tune into Nice Radio every Saturday at 7:30 a.m. for A View from the Outside, hosted by Brereton Horne. A View from the Outside takes a look at key issues affecting St Vincent and the Grenadines and gives a global perspective on how these issues are viewed. Host Brereton Horne will examine a variety of topics to enlighten, stimulate debate, and explore solutions. Hear the facts, hear the real-life stories, hear A View from the Outside. Join Brereton Horne at 7:30 a.m. every Saturday on Nice Radio for A View from the Outside.
This society needs a spectacle. It might help us to see some evil. This society needs a spectacle.
On A View from the Outside this week being the 11th of February 2023, we look at listen, L-I-S-T-E-N, listen, and we ask whether anyone in authority takes the time to listen to the people of St Vincent and the Grenadines, and whether they hear the fear which reverberates around the country in relation to all of the killings which are taking place there. The Britannica Dictionary states that to listen is to hear what someone has said and understand that it is serious, important, or true. That definition tells us that to listen to someone is to hear what they say. To listen to someone is to understand what they say. To listen to someone is to hear and understand that what they say is serious. To listen to someone is to hear and understand that what they say is serious and important or true. In today's program, we, here on A View from the Outside, in the context of that definition, ask whether those in authority pause and listen to the cry of the Vincentian people, to the cry of the people of St Vincent and the Grenadines. Does anyone in authority pause and listen to and hear the fear of the people? Does anyone in authority pause and listen to and hear the fear of the people of the country? The fear which is noticeable and which echoes around the entire country. The fear in relation to the killings which are taking place unabated. For years now, the murder rate in St Vincent and the Grenadines has been escalating at an alarming rate. In fact, it has been described as escalating out of control. Last calendar year, the country recorded its most murders on record ever, 42 in that year alone. This year, the killings continue. Both male and female are killed. And with just over 6 weeks into this new year, there have already been 8 killings, most of them committed with the use of a gun. These murders are occurring all over the country, on mainland St Vincent as well as in the Grenadines. One of the alarming things about these murders is the frequency with which the use of a gun is employed in committing them. Questions are being asked and speculation is rife about how St Vincent and the Grenadines has become so awash with guns. The possible answers to those questions are for an entire program altogether. Another alarming thing about the murders committed in St Vincent and the Grenadines is that the vast majority of them remain unsolved. On this program, A View from the Outside, on Saturday, the 5th of November 2022, last year, we covered the topic murder unsolved, and we laid bare the stark figures which show the percentages year on year of murders which remain unsolved in the country. We encourage you to listen again to that episode. It can be found on our YouTube channel or on our Facebook page, A View from the Outside, as well as on other platforms. People are talking about these murders. People are fearful. People are fearful to cooperate with the police because of fear of reprisals. It has been said that people are fearful to cooperate with the police because of their distrust of the police. They fear that their confidentiality will be breached. Is anyone taking the time to listen? Do those in authority give credence to the fears and concerns of the Vincentian people, especially those who are living at home, and also those who are living elsewhere in the Vincentian diaspora? Many have said that if those in authority, listen to and acknowledge the fears and concerns of the Vincentian people, then such acknowledgement needs to be manifested in a way that will make people less fearful, less concerned, and more secure. If those in authority, listen to and appreciate the concerns of the Vincentian people, then such appreciation needs to be seen and not just spoken of in nice sounding words and phrases in a way to try to hoodwink and bamboozle the people. If those in authority, listen to and admit the concerns of the Vincentian people, then perhaps emphasis will be placed on conflict resolution. If those in authority, listen to and accept the concerns of the Vincentian people, then steps will be taken to include and involve all of the facets of the Vincentian society to try to bring about an abatement to the killings in the country. All of the stakeholders in the country must be engaged in a meaningful way. Things cannot just be brushed aside. His Majesty's opposition in the country must not be excluded. All childishness, including the leader of the country publicly stating that he will not speak to the leader of the opposition, has to be dispensed with. The seriousness of the matter at hand necessitates that. The lives of Vincentians are worth more, a lot more, than pettiness and trivialities. The Vincentian people want to see grown-ups working towards a solution so that the population can feel safe. Emphasis must be placed on conflict resolution. Where is the voice of the church on this grave matter of concern? Where are the voices of the community leaders? Where are the voices of the teachers? Where are the voices of the lawyers? Where is the voice of civil society? That voice needs to be heard again. All of those civil society organizations which have been strangled need to be resuscitated. Where are the voices of those who at one time claimed that they are progressives championing the cause of the people? Have they shut their ears and no longer listen to the fears and concerns of the people? Those voices need to be heard again. Everyone has got to get on board, but the lead must be taken by those in authority. The Minister of National Security must fulfill his mandate to the Vincentian people. The Vincentian people need to feel safe and secure. The killings are real. The fear of the people is real. The blood of Vincentians is being spilled with too much regularity. Those concerned need to be mindful of the words of the late Martin Luther King Jr. He said, "Violence is the language of the unheard." Until next week, this is Brereton Horne with a view from the outside, with a reminder to send your feedback as usual to aviewfromtheoutside@hotmail.com. You can also get us on Facebook at A View From The Outside and on YouTube at JMB Horne. Have a pleasant Saturday. Have a wonderful Sunday, all, and have a productive week ahead as we urge everyone, especially those in authority, to listen to the fear emanating around the country in relation to the killings in the country.